And we're in, and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 3, where we're approaching the end of the game. How close? I do not know. But I do know we have half of the gems, and I think we're only missing like 7, 8 relics? Something like that. So today begins the gem hunt. Now what do I mean by that? Well, we have all the color gems now, so if a world... Oh, that's cool. Depending on how far you are, the gears turn or not. But to get most of the gems, you either need Death Root or Color Gems, and alternate paths. But we have all the alternate paths unlocked and all the colored gems unlocked now, so we can just go and grab a bunch of gems. Which we'll start with right now in Future Frenzy. And every couple levels I'll do a relic, try to space it out. But as you can see, alternate entrance to Future Frenzy has boxes that need to be collected in order for 100%. Okay, get the double jump. I'm going to try to go through these levels a little bit faster because for the most part, we've already seen them. Which we have. But, you know, gotta be thorough, can't miss any boxes. Sorry. Although I am out of low power mode finally, you know, thanks for that. All I had to do was swapping out my fuel. You know, get a new tank, new canister, new whatever it is. Even I don't really know. Being as I'm just a machine built into a wall right now. But yeah, new fuel means I'm back to me. Or, close enough. Gotta wait for the new fuel to kick in, I guess you could say. Alright, careful, but we're just gonna go up, up, smack that. Now be careful, careful. Don't want to, I forgot we have running shoes. And there we go. Got the bonus to clear gem, and we have all these beautiful boxes. Which means we have to do some backtracking. And by some I mean a lot. Let me not and jump on you. Okay, careful. You don't want to die. Okay, we can just double jump over that. And use a bazooka on you. Ooka ooka. Good. Bazooka you. We'll jump on you. And I forgot running shoes again. And we'll wait on you until we backtrack. Luckily, you can actually go backwards. Otherwise, how would you get the gem? I'm sure they would have figured out a way. Maybe like an alternate path. Okay, now's the difficult part. We have to backtrack what we can't see. Careful, careful. Careful, Crash. Okay, we have some metal boxes, because if you remember, that's a mechanic. Careful. Careful. Okay, there's some nitro. There's more of these beams. Which could just, considering they reduce you to ash, is it a security precaution? Because so that's a bit of an overkill, if you ask me. Alright. Careful. Very careful. Spin you. I'll just grab you on the way back. Be careful. No. That was almost bad. And we have Aku Aku, but I'd rather not use it now. Okay, no, we'll go back. Go back first. Okay, and I think this is the beginning. Oh! Okay, good thing we had Aku Aku. Okay, we are officially back at the beginning. I hate backtracking in a platformer. Which means that we just gotta get the few boxes we missed and get back checkpoint. Once we have the checkpoint, we are safe. Speaking of safe, we'll just blow that up from a safe distance. And same for you. I love the bazooka. I would attribute it to something like Mario's Fireball, but Mario's Fireball goes like that far and it bounces. This, I can just aim. I mean, just look at that. Boom, boom, boom. I love it. And yes, it is game breaking, but that's why you get it in the second to last level. Kind of makes sense for it to be the last level, but then you wouldn't get running shoes. You get them early, and that wouldn't make sense. Unless what you'd, I don't know. Okay, back to where we were, and back to the checkpoint. That's right, these gem levels are going to take a long time. So maybe we're not getting close to the end. I'm trying to wrap it up. Trust me, as much as I love playing Crash Bandicoot, the worst part about Crash Bandicoot 3 aside from all the sub-levels, you know, if you want to make that argument, I was gonna say I'm not here for it, but I just don't want to talk about it, because I've already addressed it, is all the backtracking in 3. You gotta do some levels like 2, actually you gotta do them all minimum 2 times. Because you gotta do it once to complete the level, and then you have to do it once again for the relic, and then depending on the level, or if you miss the box gem, you gotta do it a 3rd time. Maybe a 4th time. So you basically play the same level way too much if you ask me. Which is probably why I can understand everybody says it's the worst Crash Bandicoot game of the original trilogy. I've acknowledged that, it's still my personal favorite, but I can acknowledge that it's not as good as the others. In fact, I still maintain, and like everybody else, that 3 is in fact, or not 3, getting my numbers mixed up. 2 is in fact the best Crash Bandicoot game. 3 is still my favorite, but I do agree that 2 is the best. Okay, up, up, up. I'm just gonna blow that up so we can go over, because the spinning is slow. Oh, look at that, a bonus round. If I remember correctly, this was a bonus round that teaches you how to use all the powers you've already collected. Which, hey, you know, that's a cool refresher, in case you forgot you could double jump. Here's where you double jump. But we can avoid all that with bazookas. And, you know, side jumps. Alright, almost there. I'm hoping, well, I forgot, one thing you do have to remember is that these later levels are a lot longer. So they, whoops, I went way too high. So they take longer than 100%. The worlds like World 1 and 2 should hopefully get done relatively quick. Especially those where the box gem I've already gotten, because I have gotten a decent amount of gems, and it's just the bonus gem, and same for levels where the box gem, we haven't gotten the box gem, and the bonus gem is actually something completely separate. So maybe we won't take forever, I hope. Because I want to move on. I've already picked out the next game we're going to play after Crash Bandicoot. And it's also a personal favorite, but that makes sense. A YouTuber playing a game they don't like? Well, they exist, but I am not one of them. Unless I was doing a review on it. But I don't know if anybody wants TheMechanist reviews. Okay, we'll take it. Debating if I should jump or not, I decided not. Alright, we are close to the end. I'm just going to bazooka both of you. And look at that. 100%. Oh, I took up about half the video. Oh, we didn't have the bazooka here. I thought this was a Cortex's stage. Whatever, we'll take it. And knock up for the dance. We got one more alternate entrance to do. If I remember correctly. Yes, 27 that has the alternate entrance, right? Or is that just for the yellow gem? Because 28 is the race. 26 is the volcano. And 30 is the airplane, right? Yeah, okay. So I guess we only have one alternate entrance to do. So let us go in order, because we now have the means to get every gem. Well, from the base game. So, World 1 is 100%. World 2 is 100%. World 3 is 100%-ish. We don't have the platinum, but it's close enough. Boneyard! If I remember correctly, we needed the red gem here. But because we have the box gem, it's just a race. Hello, time clock. So, let us go. Run, run, run. I love the running shoes. Mainly because, unlike Mario where he has running from the beginning, hey, what up? You don't have it. And so when they give, imagine a Mario game where they don't give you the ability to run, which, as I say now, just doesn't sound right, but then halfway or at the end of the game, they give you the ability to run. Although I guess you could simulate that if you played a Mario game, only you didn't allow yourself to run until you beat in the game. And I think that's almost impossible. In fact, I even think there's been YouTube videos on doing Mario games without running and without jumping and things like that. I have to watch one of those. I would say the same thing about Sonic, but technically Sonic doesn't have a run button, he just is always running. And the mighty red gem platform, which is really big. Okay, as we can see, there's a steel checkbox here because there's no boxes. And this is entirely a runaway level. So, run away! Again, we have the running shoes, so that makes this really easy for us. Unless we screw up there, but we didn't. Ooh, careful, and we screwed that up. Okay. Bad, bad, bad. Just get far enough ahead. Darn it. I do get hit there every time I do this level. Every time. Okay, take it a little bit slower. Just a little bit, not too much. Slide, long jump. A double jump for safety. And we jump. Nope, it's this next one that we jump. There we go. Ooh, careful. That was a narrow corner. And darn it. Geyser on a pterodactyl. I chose the geyser. Okay, once more. Thick grass. Now I have to ask, do you think this place is just flooded? Which is why there's water everywhere? Or if it's just... Actually, I still don't get it. Why is there water everywhere? It doesn't even make... I mean, I guess prehistoric jungle, but even then, I don't know. Okay, breakpoint. Nice. We got the checkpoint. Shoot the dinosaur for luck. It'd be funny if that actually worked. Actually, it'd be funny if it enraged him and enforced, or sorry, the preemptive charge. That would actually be a hilarious mechanic. For everybody thinking like, oh, I could just shoot the dinosaur with this mighty bazooka. And it's like, yeah, you triggered them, and now they're faster. Okay, going too fast right now. That's right. And just so I say, too much speed means you'll make quicker mistakes. Actually, it's just because they force you into obstacles. I have yet to see really any... Ooh, how do we survive? Any game that really uses speed as a negative thing. Okay, careful. Careful. Spin you. Careful. In between the geysers. I'm just gonna walk it. Ooh, that was bad. Okay, are we done? We're done, right? Yes, we are. Grab the gem. Not gonna miss it this time. Whew, and we're done. That was a little bit quicker. I guess challenge gems will always be quicker. Okay, that makes world or level 4 100%, and level 5 with the scuba, or not scuba, I'm blanking on the word. The whatever it was. Alright, world 6, 100%, level 6, level 7, level 8, ooh, level 9, we need both. Which means it's probably a backtracking level. Okay, off to Egypt. So if I remember, we needed the purple gem for this level, and I think this is you go to the end of the purple gem and walk backwards stage. Which, again, a little bit difficult. You know, backtracking is always difficult, especially in that one Crash Bandicoot 2 level, which I believe I mentioned when I played it. Okay, checkpoint, always good. Checkpoints are always great to see, because it means you can screw up in an early bonus round. Not what you want to see, because bonus rounds also act as checkpoints. Okay, stop spinning me all over the place, I get it. 1 and a 2. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I know I have the bazooka. Take care of you. We'll go up here just because we gotta get that. And we will just... Ooh. Ooh. Blow up. Thank you. That's so much to ask for. The limitations of gaming. Technically, that Wumpa would have blown it up no matter where you shot it. But it's not on screen and it didn't hit. I love gaming limitations. I just love gaming in general. In fact, I recently saw that that somebody or a group, I didn't look that much into it, was able to successfully link not 1, Well, one, obviously, not two, but three. Sorry. Okay, let me try this again. I saw recently that that people are able to link not just 2 games, but 3 games to a randomizer, and on top of that, they're able to link those games to 3 other versions of the same game. So you essentially have the same, I'm gonna hit this, same, same 3 games twice randomized linked. I did a horrible job explaining that, but basically, if you got an item in one game, it would actually be for another game. It's not even the game you have, it's somebody else's version of it. It's beautiful. That's all I can say. It's beautiful, and that's why I love gaming so much. You can go back to these old programmed games, and it's like, what can we do? For instance, Mario 64. They were able to, or took a long time, but now it has multiplayer. Yeah, Mario 64 multiplayer. And it's actually good multiplayer. I mean, it's not like minigame multiplayer. Okay, now we hit this. We can just use the bazooka to get the rest of them. And we go, ooh, whatever, we'll take it. We'll take the hit. Now carefully backwards. Careful. Remember, we already got the checkpoint. Probably wasn't smart, but whatever. And yeah, I love seeing things like that, or like in, what was it? I think I saw, it was over a year ago now, there was a video on how Final Fantasy X, not 10-2, 10 speedrunning, I guess you could say got solved because somebody finally figured out that the game actually works on a seed-based system. For any of you who have not played a game that uses a seed or does but don't know what it is, a seed-based system essentially is when you generate a world, everything is predetermined. Like Minecraft, when you load into a world you can put in a custom seed which spawns you in a specific biome, and anybody who puts in that seed will get that same exact world. Well, as it turns out for Final Fantasy, don't worry, I'm going to stop after this. It's my personal time to talk, and I apologize for anybody who came for Crash Bandicoot and not for this. Basically, they found out that, hey, the game runs on a seed-based system, and with that checkpoint, seed-based system, speedrunners could actually find or figure out the perfect time to get a specific item, which was crucial for speedrunning. Ow. And it's marvelous to see that, I'm sorry. I'm distracted. It just blows me away. Hey, all the boxes cool. When you see stuff like that. Hey, here's this game that's incredibly old. We added multiplayer to it. And hey, this game. We found out that it runs on a seed-based system. An old game used seed-based system, and so people started going through and collecting every seed they knew, and when each item would drop from each enemy, and it was incredible to watch it get mapped out. Truly incredible. And that's why I love games. I mean, to be fair, no offense to anybody who likes anything else, you have your reasons for liking them, but let's compare it to something like... Oh, we're missing this. I'll grab this real quick, and we'll stop. You can't exactly go back and redefine the rules of... With games, even now you can go back and discover all these new things and make changes and... Sorry, I'm not qualified to talk about... Sorry, getting my, I wish to say memories, but I don't think they're memories mixed up. I'm just a gaming machine. Alright, sorry about that. Had a system error. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about games, and it's cool how they had a Final Fantasy Siege system was found. Truly amazing. Come on, get him, and there we go. That was a difficult one. So far, so good. Sorry about that, got off on a tangent, but that's what happens. I love games, I love talking about games, game mechanics, game lore, you know. In fact, when I recently saw, and okay, I did get hit, I recently found out it's a trend. I don't know how big of a trend it is, but modders out there are going back to old games and are making April Fool's jokes and, you know, tall tales and legends actually a thing. You might be asking, what do you mean? To which I say, you must be a younger generation, or you just recently got into gaming. But I'll use this as an example. In Mario 64, a game I'm sure anybody who has any interest in games have heard about or knows about. When the game first came out, there was the tall tale, the legend, hey, we got it, of Luigi was in the game. In order to get Luigi, you have to do this, that, and the other. You know, some say you have to go to a lava level and scale to the top of the volcano. Some would say yes, found in the forest. You know, there's all these rumors. But Luigi was never in the game. But people are now going back and modding it to where you have to do those ridiculous challenges to get Luigi in the game. I don't know if anybody's actually done it yet, but stuff like that. And it's just so cool to see. I love games, and I love being a gamer. Hope you do too. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing. And if you did, please consider hitting the like button and impacting the subscribe button. It'll help out in the long run. With all that being said, this has been The Mechanist, logging off. Until next time.